You know what's annoying? When you've had a rough day at school or one of your classes is just really hard right now, and the adult that you're talking to decides that the best course of action isn't to empathize with you, but to tell you that high school are going to be the best years of your life. Are you kidding me? Do you mean to tell me that these past 4 years filled with all-nighters, running off insane amounts of caffeine, and literally watching my friend cut off her hair due to stress is as good as it's going to get? Also, I find it just slightly hypocritical that on one hand we're being told about how awesome high school is, and it's the time of our lives, but on the other we're being repeatedly warned about peaking in high school. Don't get me wrong, things like running for homecoming court can be fun for some people. But if winning homecoming king is the best thing that ever happens to you in your entire life, I think we have a bit of an issue. And don't get me wrong, I love where I go to school. I genuinely believe I'm getting a better education here than most teens in the nation, and I love where I go to school, even if it smells sometimes. However, I can confidently say that high school will not be the best years of my life. High school is awkward, emotionally draining, and where we try to figure out who we are and what role we're going to play in this world. However, figuring out who you are and what role you're going to play in the world around you isn't always easy. I, for one, know this feeling more than I'd like to admit. In the 7th grade, my mom lovingly gave me the nickname Sue Heck. Sue Heck is a character from the sitcom The Middle. Sue and I have many similarities, from our big, gummy smile, to our interesting choices in fashion, to our uncanny enthusiasm for the little things in life that no one else seems to care about, to be wanting to be good at sports so badly but can't even walk in a straight line. But most importantly, we are constantly changing how we want ourselves to be perceived by others. Like Sue, I've gone through some pretty drastic changes throughout my high school career. I went from being the insanely quiet, nerdy art girl to being the outspoken activist. However, this didn't come naturally. In the 10th grade, I was diagnosed with ADD, generalized anxiety disorder, and major depressive disorder. And you see, you wouldn't be able to tell all of these things were going on from just looking at me. In the 8th and 9th grade, I was quiet, but under no circumstances seemed unhappy or depressed. But the truth is, I was struggling. The worst thing I encountered with my anxiety disorder is that it was keeping me from being the person that I wanted to be. I wanted to be the person that wasn't afraid to ask questions in class. I wanted to express my opinions and not care if people disagreed. I wanted to do things like join the swim team and not feel silly or like I didn't belong, even though I've been swimming for years. This is where introspection comes into play. I wasn't able to be my true self until I took the time to get connected with myself. I feel this is the case for many people my age. In today's society, it seems that if a young person doesn't fit into a certain mold, they're told to convert to something more mainstream. This can go for college, careers, jobs, opinions, and more. For example, if you want to be a writer, I can guarantee you the average parent would tell you not to do this because it's an unstable job, instead of encouraging you to explore the options being a writer could give you. As you can all tell, this can be extremely damaging to the personal growth of teenagers by making them unable to pursue what makes them happy and feel most themselves. Throughout my high school career, I've discovered most people have a thing. The thing that makes them the most happy and that they dedicate lots of time to. For some people, this can be sports or art, but my thing became activism. However, with someone with anxiety, this did not always come easily, because getting started in activism came with an unexpected spotlight from my peers and the people around me that I didn't even know. But I came to a realization. My anxiety was holding me back from being the person I wanted to be. I was sick and tired of people complaining about politics but not actually doing anything to fix it. Until I realized I was one of those people by letting my anxiety dictate who I am and what I stood for. So I started going to therapy. I took the time to get connected with myself and realize what my goals are and how I was going to accomplish them. Getting connected with yourself is different for everyone, so it produces different results. But for me, it made me realize what I really wanted to get out of my high school career. So I joined speech and debate to get over my fear of public speaking. After lots of hard work, things like public speaking started to get a lot easier. Now, I'm the co-founder of the first Students Demand Action chapter in the state of Georgia and the founder of the club at my school. I'm the speech and debate captain and one of 2 national qualifiers in the school, extremely politically active, currently giving a TED Talk, and I could not be happier. My personal connection with myself finally helped me grow and even make connections with people around me. So this is where you all come into play. I want to encourage you to get connected with yourself, and here's how. First, figure out what you want to accomplish. So right now, I want everybody to imagine that one thing that they've always wanted to do, but never have or never got around to it. Next, I want you to identify the feeling that's holding you back from reaching these goals. This can be because you're scared, embarrassed, or maybe you're concerned with what other people may think. The next step is to rationalize. What is the worst thing that could happen if you attempt this? The answer to this question for most people is somewhere along the lines of failure or being embarrassed. While this is scary, you can overcome the fear of failure. In the words of Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And in my eyes, failure is just another reason to get back up and try again, because when you finally succeed, it's just going to be that much more exciting. Next, I want you to imagine yourself confronting all of your fears and anxieties holding you back from reaching your goals. Imagine how liberated you'll feel once you finally succeed. Now that we've identified what our goals are and what we need to do to achieve them, the next step is to take action in our everyday lives to get there, and this will eventually lead to your personal success. I'm not here to say that overcoming your fears and accomplishing your goals is easy, because I know that it's not. However, I am here to say that your goals and dreams are attainable if you just take the time to get connected with yourself so you're confident enough to take that leap of faith to get there. So I want to leave you all today with one of my favorite quotes from all time from Benjamin Lee from We Bought a Zoo. You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just 20 seconds of literally just embarrassing bravery, and I promise you something great will come of it. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all find your 20 seconds of insane courage. Thank you.